the challenge is your patience. The challenge is your patience. Can you stand in front of someone and discuss challenging and emotional topics and not get jaded when you don't see any movement, when you don't see any result? It seems that you are continually coming to the wall, giving a bit of yourself, giving a bit of yourself and leaving empty-handed. In the full image of the wall, the wall is deconstructing, just not in your view. You leave with, this isn't working. The person isn't going to change. You're losing the fight to keep coming back to that wall. You long to see one brick pulled out directly in front of you that would allow the air to cross over so they could breathe the same air, and that they could peek through and see things as you see it on your side, and then they would gain perspective, your perspective. Are you gaining theirs? Did you for 1 second look through the missing brick yourself to see their side? Oftentimes we're so indignant and firmly rooted in our biases that we don't even think to look at the other side of our own free will. And sadly, if we are forced to look, we can willfully resist. Okay, and sadly, if someone puts it in front of our face and makes us look, we can choose to close our eyes, right? Because if it's not coming from a good place, we can desist. And then the last line was, love is maturing, love is nurturing, love is all-consuming.
Wow. I would be so honored if you feel like you just shared it now. If you don't mind, even if you photocopy it or something, like sending that to me, you actually want to read that again.
Yeah, okay.
That notion that when we have the wall, that person is closer, like is so close, and maybe even that's why the wall is there. Like, that is profound. Wow, thank you.
I would say thank you for that, because that would have never come out. That would have never even. And exactly how you said before I started, the level of intent behind me having even to read that and speak that puts it into reality even more firmly, because it's true. You don't see it. Sometimes you won't see the progress. You won't see the movement that's happening on the other side because it's happening outside of your scope, right? It's happening outside of the things that you are choosing to focus on. But it is happening. And at the same time, if every time you leave, you feel like, okay, you didn't make progress there, or like the person doesn't understand it from your side, or you're not approaching it right way, you leave discouraged, right? And then so it's what's the craziest thing is that it's almost like, and that's why love is a marathon. I'm starting to feel that it's a marathon, because the more you can come back now, it's one of those things like, I don't want to keep coming back a lesser version of myself, because I'm not feel like I'm getting anywhere. So it's a weird, I don't know,